Good morning, everyone, and good morning, Pallavi.
Good morning, Vandana.
I welcome you from NHRD. This is Vandana here, and we have Pallavi Sankhe with us, who is a trained POSH trainer, and she is going to do a workshop for us on 9th October from 4 to 6:30. This workshop will have all kind of practices which you require. You could also post questions to us in the comment box. We are more than happy to answer those questions via WhatsApp or via LinkedIn or via comments. I welcome you once again, Pallavi. Now, for this session, I have one more question for Pallavi, which I received today via WhatsApp. The question that I have for today is, what are some common misconceptions about POSH that you often come across, and how can they be corrected?
Common misconceptions about the POSH, or other, what are the common myths about POSH?
True.
See, we do come across some questions from the participants in awareness sessions on and off. And there are certain that I have collated what are coming to me, off the cuff. Let me share them with you. So, first question would be, usually the common misconception would be that is sexual harassment only physical. मैंने तो उसे हाथ नहीं लगाया, मैंने तो उसे छुआ भी नहीं, sexual harassment कैसे हो गया? So let me tell you, sexual harassment can be verbal, non-verbal, physical, or it can even be an attempt to touch. No? Not many people know that body shaming is also sexual harassment. In fact, number one question which is asked is, can we not even compliment our colleagues? To which I say that you can definitely compliment your colleague, but complimenting a co-worker without sexual, with sexual overtones, it is not right. So can a compliment be considered harassment? I say only if it is, 32nd time in one day. So it is all the perspective. But I say keep things respectful. Then the other misconception would be, and this is especially true of small organizations, SMEs. They say that we don't need, we are all male organization, or we have only women in our organization. So since we have, only men in our factory, we don't really need POSH. We don't need an internal committee. So just understand this, that as per the law, all organizations with more than 10 employees, regardless of gender, I mean, you could have all men or all women workers, you are required to have an internal committee.
Okay.
I think the third thing would be that we would, we'll make the IC, yeah, we'll constitute the IC, and we'll do the awareness sessions, and the IC can just start working immediately. There is no need to train them. So that is another, key misconception. What people, or rather what employers don't really realize is that IC members need to be trained. And people have unconscious biases, and you need to reduce them. And it is only possible when they are self-aware of their biases. Yeah. So capacity building is absolutely required before ICs start working. That is one thing. Another question which is asked is, see, I work from home. So does it apply to me? So working from home, you're remotely working, it is considered as extended workplace, and POSH Act definitely considers this as workplace. So POSH Act is on, right? Then another thing, and this this comes from men usually, is that this law only protects women against sexual harassment. Why is it that there is no law? Can we not get sexually harassed? Yes, men can get sexually harassed too. So, my counter here is that though the law on sexual harassment of women at workplace, prevention, prohibition, and redressal Act of 2013, it protects only women, but it does not bar your organization from creating a gender neutral POSH policy. Just understand that. Because see, sexual harassment is a misconduct in law, in employment law, and it applies to everyone evenly. And it is also a criminal offense under Indian Penal Code because all citizens are given equal protection. So, though this case will not come to internal committee, it will definitely go to disciplinary committee. So understand this, that the law is only for women, but men need not be feel unhappy about this. And then the star question which keeps on getting asked. I mean, whether it is from young and first-time managers, whether it is from CXOs, whether it is from business owners, senior management, or even factory workers. One question which unfailingly gets asked in every awareness session is, what if someone files a false complaint or a malicious complaint about me? My answer would be that yes, false complaint can happen, malicious complaints definitely, and they do happen. Some people can misuse the law to settle personal grudges or workplace conflicts, but the number of such cases is relatively small when compared to genuine complaints. And if you look at the Act, it has safeguards against this. In fact, the punishments are almost the same as guilty person under the Act. So I think this sort of almost takes care of most of the key misconceptions, Vandana.
Hmm. Thank you so much, Pallavi. In fact, you cleared a lot of my misconceptions. I didn't know a lot of these things, and I've been thinking, wow, okay, now the mind is more clearer, and I'm sure your, whatever you could guide us, and I'm sure it will help all the people who are listening to you. And I wish all the HR people who are part of decision making or making an organization, all these things, I'm sure they should listen to you, should join our workshop. It definitely helps in all the ways for the organization, not just an individual, but I think on a whole, it definitely helps the organization. Thank you so much.
I'm looking forward to it.
Definitely. And I'm sure we will have a lot of participants for our workshop, which is happening tomorrow. Let's see. So I'll see you tomorrow at 4 p.m. and we'll have a lot of participants who will be part of the workshop. We already have a lot of registrations, Pallavi, for the workshop. And
Great. Wonderful.
Yeah. Thank you so much. And
Thank you.
we'll see you tomorrow. Yeah.
Thanks.
So, bye-bye.
Bye.